So I don't know. Is Freddie Peralta going to be the guy? Is Chase Anderson going to have another good season? So, yeah, I think the defense is obviously going to have to be a plus. Grandal will help out. The lineup's very good. Yelich, his second half, we talked about on the one show, I think at the end of the offseason or at the end of the season last year. I mean, he was unbelievable in the second half. Finished
Barry Bonds and that's not like even a lot.
No, finished with 1,000 OPS on the nose, 598 slugging, 36 home runs, 34 doubles. Now it's like, okay, is he going to replicate this? Now it's easy to say like, oh, no way he's going to do it. There's like people coming out, like guys from Fangraphs and stuff saying, if you look at his second half and what he was doing, he could be better. So it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Like, I don't know, is this guy like the next Barry Bonds? So Yelich season, I mean, obviously it'll be interesting to see how he handles the success that he had off of last year and if he keeps that up. But my God, that he was unbelievable in that second half.
Yes, he was. I mean, you would expect some regression.
Right.
But if it doesn't, it's going to be really good. But yeah, I mean, think about the Brewers so far we talked about. I do like their defense is really good. There's only one player, and we're speculating, that doesn't put up positive defensive numbers, and that's Moustakas at second base because he's never played it. But really, if you think about it, if Moustakas is your only downfall,
how's Braun in the outfield? Is he still?
Even Ryan Braun, he still had 4 defensive run saves last year.
I was going to say that's what I was wondering.
He still puts up solid numbers defensively, so he's getting paid a lot of money, but he's not so much like that liability per se, at least yet, at least last year. So his offense was average, his defense was average, but he's not going to be that liability. And then, like you said, I mean, you have Gamble still that can easily slide in and be productive. So yeah, with Grandal back there, like you said, I think he's going to help out them pitchers. Now let's get to the bullpen, though. I mean, their bullpen is nasty. After their 9 and 8 inning guy, it's not so much though. That's the thing. Like Jefferson, Hader were unbelievable last year. But I can't say that this bullpen is lights out as a whole unit. It's not the Wolfpack. I firmly believe that. Like, there isn't depth. After that, like, Claudio, Nabel, Albers, Guerrera.
They still got,
William.
They still got, no. Dan Jennings is with the Angels now. That's right. Because they had Jennings last year. They actually had Jordan Lyles. It was one of the guys they picked up at the deadline.
Right.
And he was pitching out of the bullpen. They had Soria was another one pitching out of the bullpen that is gone now. So yeah, but Hader is good. Hader can go multiple innings. He was pretty much on the mound. I feel like every playoff game.
I'm sure.
So like you said, Jeffress, Hader, Knebel. I mean, he ended with a 3.58, which wasn't like lights out, but 88 strikeouts in 55 innings was very good. But yeah, the back end's good, but yeah, that middle. It'll be interesting. They're gonna have to be creative. I mean, we saw Brandon Woodruff in the playoffs pitching like all over the place, and he was pitching well. So who knows? They might try to piece something together again. But I mean, that's the thing to me. Like, if I'm looking at the Brewers for this year, and you're saying, okay, here's what can go right. Like, if you're saying what can go wrong to derail this season, it's the rotation. Like, it's the pitching, or it's that front end of the
pitching.
Bullpen.
Yeah, because that's what I was getting at. Like with the middle arms, it's not so much so the starters aren't great and they can shorten the game because of this deep bullpen per se. It's not almost like they're going Yankee style, even though the Yankees had Severino. They really can't, in my eyes. Like the middle relievers aren't that much more dominant than these starters they already have. Now, once they get to the 8th and 9th, of course, then it's over. It's game, set, match. But 6, 7, maybe even 5th inning. You can still get a lead on this club, at any time. So, there's still definitely some holes on this club, some risk, as we talk, on the show too.
Yep.
Definitely some risk. They have a great lineup, and that signing from Moustakas, definitely makes that even deeper. Arcia could still be the 50 weighted run created plus player that he is, just have no offense. That defense is still tremendous. He's not going to be a hole in that lineup because everyone else they have around him. So that rotation of bullpen isn't worrisome.
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll be breaking. I mean, we have the Fangraphs projections that I'm looking at. We're gonna break down the wins and loss, over under and everything is like I said at the end of this month. But basically, Fangraphs, we saw Pacoda was down on the Cubs. Fangraphs likes the Cubs a little more, but they have the Brewers at 83 and 79. So I mean,
yeah.
Look, it's a tough division. I'm guessing Fangraphs it's that rotation. Like, it's just, there's too many question marks. You don't know what they're going to get from Jimmy Nelson, and the rest of it is, like you said,
Right.
So,
Yep.
I don't know. But that's our Brewers discussion. So what, next week we'll do the Cubs. And then I guess we got to do the Cardinals.
Yeah, we'll see if the Reds for the last week, since that's who we're going to be playing opening day. So that could be like our preview.
Yep.
But
and of course,
we'll save that one.
Our Pirates preview is every week.
Of course. You've heard our preview since December. It hasn't changed. Same club, same team. You basically heard the preview in last November. So
that's true.
There's not much more to say.
That's true. That's why I said, I was like, we could add this win challenge and going from like November 1st. I
know. We waited so long to let the free agency clear up and all this, and it's the same team.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk through these NL Central teams. I mean, the NL Central is gonna be very good. It's gonna be very competitive. And then we talked about the Harper to the Phillies. Like, the NL East is gonna be pretty dang good.
Just the NL.
It's like the NL, dude.
This
is gonna be insane.
Good right now.
Like the American League is so top heavy. Like, 4 teams that should make the playoffs. Like, if they don't, something went wrong. And then you have like one team maybe fighting for a wild card spot, like the Twins or the A's, or someone get in there and get the second wild card, or the Rays or something. But like, they have like 4 spots sewn up, like, and then they just have some bad teams over there: the Rangers, the Royals.
Well, let's put it this way: the Red Sox are making it. The Yankees are making it. Houston's making it.
The Indians should
likely. Indians should.
Right.
A's, like you say, Twins. That's it. Right.
Right.
That's it.
I mean, I get
Those are
can the Mariners make a run on their reimagined roster?
So that's it. But when you look at the NL, as you mentioned, there's only one team that's not going for it. And even though other teams aren't that good, like Arizona's not that good, they're still not the I don't know, any other AL club you want to mention that we haven't yet. The Orioles, the Blue Jays. Like they're still competitive. And even after that, it's like after the Diamondbacks, that's it. The Diamondbacks and Marlins, I think, are the only 2 teams that you can pretty much count out of the playoffs.
And I said I wouldn't even count. Like, I feel like maybe you can count it. Like, I don't think the Diamondbacks are going to do anything this year, but I wouldn't say they're like tanking or rebuilding. Like, they signed guys.
That's what you're getting at.
They kept guys. Like, yeah, like they should be an okay team. Mm-hmm. They were like in. By the way, do you know they were like in first place September 1st? They like really had a terrible September. The Diamondbacks.
Wow, if I had to go back in time, if I had to be asked that right now, I don't think I would have guessed that. September 1st, that late, they were in first place.
Yeah, actually, I think it was later than that because I don't take
still a race between the 3 teams.
I don't take. Yeah, it was September 1st. They were in first place. They were 74 and 62. Now there was like because then the next day they were in third place. So they're obviously the Dodgers and Rockies were up there, but they were 8 and 19 in September. Yikes!
You sound
a bad time
insane.
to have a bad month.
You should be
when you're in first place. So who knows? I mean, like obviously they don't have Goldschmidt, but they re-signed Escobar and they kept on some of their other guys and. They still got Greinke. They're still paying him a ton. So I feel like the Diamondbacks will still be competitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still a competitive game.
But like besides the Marlins
right now,
you're
winning.
Yeah,
I don't even want to watch that game, but I'll watch the Arizona game. I'll watch the Padres game.
Well, yeah, I guess the Giants are going for it. They're always all in.
Right. It's not like they've tore it down, rebuilding. So every team, and like you said, that whole. Minus the Marlins, the whole NL East, and the entire NL Central.
Yep.
It's all there.
Thanks, Reds. They had to come in and be all competitive. Like
this is going to be a really fun year to watch. It definitely is.
Yeah, I'm looking for. I can't wait. I can't wait. We can't wait. When are you going to be in spring training again?
So actually, likely I'll be there this Saturday.
Oh,
my
there you go.
Well, I mean, I'm sure most listeners that are hearing know. If not, you will now. But my grandfather lives in Tampa. So he broke his leg, actually.
Oh. That's no good.
Not to laugh.
Is this the one?
Yeah,
is this the one you had on?
Actually, I was going to
Donardo's dugout?
see him, visit him. Yeah, he was. I interviewed him, talked to him on there. But he broke his leg, and when I was down there last week, I was going to see him, but he damn fool never answered, so I didn't get to see him. But my dad flew down, so he's there. I'm going to see them this weekend, and likely try to get my dad out to catch a game with me. So likely on Saturday, they're in Bradenton. They play the Twins, so I'll probably be at that game, and then jet home after that, do a podcast, go to bed, and go to work.
I mean, not, I understand that. Like, because when you call, I mean, who wants to pick up, really?
Right. But then, so for sure, the weekend after, that's St. Patrick's Day, I will be there. Maybe not Thursday. I'm trying to get a Thursday night, but regardless, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and likely at all three of those games. So it's going to be lit. It's going to be a good time.
So go out, check out Donardo down there.
St. Patrick's Day,
St. Patrick's Day. I'm so jealous.
Training,
so jealous.
March Madness. It's just a great time to be alive.
By the way, just to end this show, going back to Kella and our buddy Blooping a Blast. So he's calling people out that are responding to DK's tweet about Kella. And
doing God's work.
This one guy says, he looks like a jerk anyways. I remember seeing his appearance. I told my friend, this guy is going to be a headache. Won't sign autographs. He hates Pittsburgh. Trade him. He's talented, but the Pirates don't need a headache. And then Blooping the Blast said, trade the good players. And then another one says, sounds like he wants out because he's not the closer, just the setup guy. AB playbook? and Blooping the Blast says, very logical reasoning. So, yeah, Yinzer's taking very, nice takes off from the Kella, not talking to the media. Great. Good times. What takes?
So I had to go on Twitter real quick too, right? So I'm looking at this tweet John Lucas just put out there. He goes, when you find out Keon Kella won't talk to the Pittsburgh media, and it's a video of him on Fangraphs ordering a Kella shirt.
There you go.
Yep. Oh, this thing's like really blowing up right now too. So dumb. So, jeez.
It is dumb. I mean, it's just
Pittsburgh media.
Like I said, and most of the people don't even know who Keon Kella is. Like you said, that guy in the Market Square. And now everyone's like, oh, he looks like a troublemaker. It's like, I don't know.
Madden's getting on it. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. Let's.
I really hate.
Let's shut it down.
I hate people.
Yep. So that's it. I think that's it for us.
All right, let's get out of here. So if you're going to be down there next Saturday, let me know. We'll meet up. See you then.
Can't wait.
And then definitely for St. Patrick's Day weekend. So until then, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Peace.